Welcome back, everybody, and happy Red Friday. I'm Brent O'Leary.
And I'm Peyton Watkins.
Your Knet News starts now.
Please stand with us for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to thank you for filling in for Hammer today, but we're a little nervous because the last time we anchored together was the last Knet of last year, and watch this.
You have to take it.
No, I don't.
We're on?
Yeah, we're on. We've been on.
Go for it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh. We'll catch you on the north side.
That sucked.
It did.
They continue to see. My problem was that I fought it at first. You took it like a champ. After the show was over, they continued to pie me. They had multiple.
It was in my eyes. It was in my ear. It was.
It burned.
It did.
Higgs thought it was so funny.
No,
it wasn't. But Liberty North students and staff, the 2018 intramural basketball season is fast approaching and will begin about the third week of this month. The games will be 3-on-3, and there will be 30 minutes, and each team will have 4 players. Games will be played in the mornings beginning about 7:15 a.m., and the games will most likely be played on Thursdays.
Please email Mr. Davis or stop by room 817 to sign up for the season. To sign up, each team will need the following information turned in by January 12th. Team captain with the email address and team name, along with a list of all 4 players.
Students, enrollment for the 2018-2019 school year is fast approaching. As such, we recommend you and your parents take some time to visit the enrollment website. You'll have access to the 2018-19 LPS course catalog and to find the course listings and descriptions by department.
Additionally, you will find a schedule of events for the presentation day, which will take place on January 11th for all students in grades 9 through 11. The website also provides you with a complete timeline for enrollment for the 2018 and 19 school year.
As we mentioned earlier, it's Red Friday. We got a big game with the Chiefs tomorrow. Let's see what Nick and Zach have for us.
What is up, Liberty North? It is your daily sports show, and it is Red Friday. This is our Chiefs special. I'm Zach Klug.
And I'm Nick Fry, but before we dive into the Chiefs, let's throw it to Trey to talk about women's basketball.
Thanks, Nick. Last night, women's basketball played against William Chrisman in the Ray Peg tournament. They went on to win this game 34-28, and this was just one day after Chrisman put up a whopping 81 points. Mia Emerson led all scorers in the game with 9 points, including 6 points in the fourth quarter alone. Tonight, we play up against St. Teresa in the championship at 7, so make sure to be there to support the girls. Now, let's throw it over to an interview with senior basketball player Mia Emerson.
We just all worked together. It was really a team effort. We all contributed. No one outshone anyone. We all made sure we had each other's back, and we played really good together.
And you guys fouled out their best player. What kind of impact did that have on the game?
It put us at a big advantage because she was bigger and she was good. So taking her out of the game really helped us, and we kind of used it as a weakness and a tactic.
And then you guys were never down in the game. How does that boost the spirit going into the championship game tonight?
It really shows us that we can work together, and that when we do, we play good and we're better than most teams. So it kind of gives us more confidence and allows us to kind of use that as a cushion to really help us.
And what's the mentality for the games tonight?
We just gotta play hard, not give up, and go the full 32 minutes.
Thank you, Trey, and good luck tonight, ladies. The sophomore men's basketball team took on the Staley Falcons Thursday. North trailed by 10 at halftime and by 9 after the third quarter. But the Eagles stormed back in the fourth quarter with key defensive stops. Luke Matthews had a steal and 2 free throws to give the Eagles the late lead before eventually sending the game into overtime. North took the lead and never looked back, winning in the extra period 57-54.
The team was led by Michael Mosley, who scored 13 of his 19 points in the fourth quarter and overtime. The sophomore Eagles return to action Monday at Lee Summit.
And boys interested in playing tennis, make sure you go to the tennis meeting Tuesday morning in room 813. Everybody who is new or is a freshman is advised to attend. But you know, Nick, how about them Chiefs? This is our Chiefs special. You know, they've had a very roller coaster of emotion season, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would, Zach. The Chiefs start off as one of the hottest teams in the NFL, you know, winning their first 5 games. They were on a roll. And those weren't easy games either. The Chiefs beat the Eagles, and they also beat the defending Super Bowl champion Patriots.
Yeah, I agree, Nick. The Chiefs, you know, had a great start, but a very, very rough middle of the season. You know, they dropped 6 out of 7 games. But tomorrow's the big day, and that's what we're all focused about. And that's when the Chiefs play the Titans at 3:35 in the wild card round of the playoffs. The Titans have a fairly young quarterback who was the Heisman winner in 2014, and it is Marcus Mariota. This is only his 3rd season in the NFL, and this is going to be his very first playoff game. You know, congratulations to him. But do you think this will be a factor this weekend?
Yes and no. I feel like the atmosphere at Arrowhead will be the biggest factor. As we all know, it is very often referred to as the best home field advantage in the NFL and the hardest place to play if you're the opponent. Of course, this is due to the fact that it's the loudest stadium in the world. So, yeah, I feel like that's the biggest factor for Marcus Mariota, and that will also incorporate into it also being his first playoff start. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm sure the nerves are in him a little bit, but I feel like he'll settle down in the second half, you know.
Yeah.
But as for the Chiefs, we have a veteran quarterback in Alex Smith. This is his 7th playoff start. So obviously, you know, he's had a lot more experience in this situation, but he's only 2-4 in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the story about the Chiefs in previous years, Zach. They have a good regular season, but can't make it past the divisional round of the playoffs.
Yeah, and you can't forget about the Chiefs' running game and Kareem Hunt and Charkandrick West. Kareem Hunt led the NFL his rookie season in rushing yards with 1,327 yards.
That's crazy. I will be honest, though, at the beginning of the season, I did not expect Kareem Hunt to have as good of a start to his career as he did. Coach Maxwell even predicted that when we interviewed him in mid-August about who we thought would be standout players. You remember that?
Yeah, that was crazy. Like I thought he was just joking, but turns out he was correct. So let's talk a little bit about defense. The Kansas City defense has 28 takeaways this season, and Marcus Peters has 5 interceptions. You know, that's really great. But their defense has held opponents to under 19 in 5 of the last 7 games, which is really great for the improvement from the middle of the season. But the Chiefs have consistently let up a lot of yards is what I've been noticing throughout the season. I wonder if that'll factor into tomorrow's game. But as for the Titans, they only have 23 takeaways this season. But Kevin Byard has 8 interceptions. So the Chiefs are great in takeaways, but I think they could improve on the yards. So how do you think the defenses will play out tomorrow?
Well, Zach, if the Chiefs continue playing defense how they have been the past few weeks, it's almost a secured win unless the offense just can't get it going. Now, the Chiefs' defense all season have been just iffy, you know, and losing Eric Berry in the very first game probably has a little bit to do with that. Our running defense is especially not too good, but again, has been better the past few weeks. Some good news about that is the Titans starting running back, DeMarco Murray, who is a monster, is out with a knee injury, leaving second-year running back Derrick Henry, the starter. Derrick is a beast too, though. So
yeah, you know, you can't really judge players based on experiences we've seen with Kareem Hunt and Derrick Henry. You know, if you got it, then you know, you got it. Don't forget about the game tomorrow. It's at 3:35. This has been our Chiefs Special. I'm Zach Klug.
And I'm Nick Fry. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Nick and Zach. Good reporting. You're going to the game, actually, so what do you think is going to happen?
I'm obviously hoping we get a win, but I'm kind of nervous just because of like history and stuff.
Yeah, but hopefully you don't freeze your toes off. You can stay warm. And good luck to the Lady Jays. Not Lady Jays. Liberty North Eagles girls basketball team. They have their championship tonight at Ray Peck. Go support them. Catch you on the north side.
That was awful.